on the Elite Facebook page, you've got a flyer for the NWA Circle City Wrestling, their big show, Sunday, November 27th. What's up with you posting that flyer?
Well, very excited and very happy to announce that we will, starting November 27th, we will be working for NWA CCW. Their promoter happened to show up at the last ICW show and pulled us aside, and we talked a little business, and lucky for us, he liked what he saw and wants to put us on his show. So November 27th, we will be in Indianapolis. For NWA CCW, and we could not be more excited because I believe Road Warrior Animal is on that card, if I'm not mistaken.
Tone's gonna get in trouble.
Huh? Who?
Said Tone's gonna get in trouble.
Why am I gonna get in trouble? You wasn't supposed to announce it yet? Did I just blow it?
No. I mean,
yeah. Well, yeah. I told said promoter that I try to keep myself very professional in the back, and I have a list of guys that I will, as a lot of wrestling people say, absolutely mark out to if I ever got to meet them or do a show with them. And on that list is Road Warrior Animal. So I have already told the promoter that I'm probably going to mark out and ask to wear Road Warrior Animal shoulder pads just so I can take a picture in them. One of my best friends is a diehard wrestling fan, and his favorite tag team of all time is the Legion of Doom. So he'll absolutely, totally love that if I do it. So that's the main reason why I'm going to do it. So yeah, so I'm hoping I don't get in too much trouble. But in my defense, I did give the promoter a heads up.
I was at a wrestling show with Animal. I don't know, about a year ago, and he had left his shoulder pads back in the back on a table, and Gregory Iron saw them, freaked out, and told me to guard the door. I'm like, yeah, I'm supposed to guard the door from road.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Zane, there's only one guy on my bucket list that is no longer with us, and he is my all-time favorite of all time, the reason I became a wrestling fan, and you've got to meet him on more than one occasion, if I'm not mistaken, Zane. I'm talking, of course, about the late, great Roddy Piper.
Yeah, I was very fortunate to meet him a few times, and
yes, you were.
A weekend 6 months before he passed, I was able to hang out with him for a couple hours. Very nice guy. Yeah, can't say enough good things about him. So, but there is no one scheduled yet for the Fall Brawl for National Wrestling Alliance CCW for November 27th. But maybe they have a big show this coming Sunday. So hopefully we'll be able to announce some people after that. And I'm actually making my debut for them as a ring announcer. So
nice.
Should be a lot of fun.
Oh, and I will say I'm not gonna give away any spoilers or anything, but I will say that the Elite made a small investment, and that investment will be at the show on the 27th, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. Are they
Zubaz? Because
no. Here's the thing, brother. I respect you totally for rocking, doing the whole beards and Zubaz thing, but I can't do Zubaz. I just can't do it. I can't do it.
Actually, we had Animal on the show, and he remembered me one of the times that we had met because I was wearing the Zubaz. So
Well, I've never really tried the things, but I'm more of a shorts guy, so I wear shorts pretty much year round. So
they have Zubaz shorts. I'll send you a link.
Oh, really? Do they know? I'll give them a shot. Send me a link. I'll give them a shot. I wasn't aware that they had them.
Oh yeah. So all right.
All right.
So we know November 27th you'll be at CCW. November is it 5th? Is that the next ICW show?
Yeah, that's ICW.
Yep. November 5th is ICW. This coming Friday, we're going to be in Osceola, Indiana, on Apple Road. I don't remember the name of the venue, but we're going to be there this Friday night for a show. It's fairly local for me and Killer. Hank's got a little bit of a drive, but it's good. It's about time he does the driving. And then also November 12th, we're going to be in Niles, Michigan, at the Cowboy Saloon, a bar show, SMW which I'm very much looking. Yes, SMW Live, which I'm very much looking forward to because I am in the finals of the tournament to crown the first ever SMW heavyweight champion. It will be me versus Ames versus Matt Creed versus Justin Rock in a fatal four-way for the to crown their first ever world champion, or heavyweight champion. So, thank you. I'm very much looking forward to it. So, very much so.
Well,
I believe this Friday, Kevin and Hank are actually wrestling for the tag team titles at the place we're working on Friday, if I'm not mistaken, as well.
Yeah, World Wrestling Industry.
Awesome. All right. Well, before we let you go, what do you need to say to your fans?
Thank you for the support. We hope that you continue to support us. We hope that you're entertained. T-shirts will be coming soon. I've had some fans asking me about that. We love all you guys for your support. Go ahead, Hank.
Thank you. Without you, there's no us.
Yeah,
that's all I got.
I second that. Wow, I should have thought of that.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much, Tone C and Hank Calhoun, the Elite. Tell Killer Kev that we said hello, and we will talk to you guys next time. And I'll see you in a couple weeks.
Guys, thank you so much for the time. It was a heck of a time, and maybe down the line we can do it again after we get a few more title belts underneath ourselves. So, booktheelite@gmail.com. Have a great night, guys.
Excellent. You too.
Oh, we hope we didn't kill your ratings again.
Should be just fine.
All right. Thanks a lot, Zane. Talk to you guys later.
Bye. All right. Sign guy. Will, we had some great guests on tonight. We've just got a little bit of time to plug a few things. But we haven't even caught up. We haven't all three been on for a while. How was your guys' weeks? Let's start with you, Sign guy.
It went fairly well. This past Sunday, I was back in Portland, Oregon for NWA Blue Collar Wrestling. We had Brutal Bob Evans and Wild Man Congo in the house, and also as a complete surprise to us, former co-holder of the WWF Women's Tag Team title, Princess Victoria, was NWA Blue Collar Wrestling, did an in-ring appearance and got into a bit of a scuffle with Crash Ella. It was the first time Princess Victoria had been in a ring in the Pacific Northwest in many, many, many years. And Saturday night, I was in attendance at Evolve Fitness downtown Seattle, and I watched the first ever Rainier Pro Wrestling event.
Well, that sounds fantastic. What do you have coming up this week?
Coming up this week, I have a kind of a light week on Sign Guys Wrestling Show this week. We have the return of Dan the Beast Severn, and I'm taking a couple of days off this week because I have Gouge coming up, so I'm going to get ready and get prepared for Gouge the following week, making my debut there to satisfy my only dream in life. But tomorrow night in Yakima, Washington, is a show called Lucha Ilimitato, absolutely phenomenal show. If anyone's anywhere close to Yakima, I highly recommend going there. Jeff Hardy, the broken, obsolete mule versus Rey Mysterio Jr. in the main event. Jeff Cobb will be on hand. Conan, Psychosis, Juventud Guerrera, some of the local Pacific Northwest stars. So it should be outstanding if you're in the area.
Yeah, are you working on that show?
I am not on that particular event. Tomorrow they were full, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, my renewal of my Washington State license has taken effect. So on future events, hopefully I will be considered for that. And if you're a promoter in the state of Washington, I'm completely licensed again.
So you are finally making it down to Gouge, huh?
It's my only dream in life. I had to get there. I am booked. Kevin Sullivan vouched for me, pleaded with the fine people there at Gouge, and they said, come on over. So I'm taking advantage. I will be at Halloween.
So I didn't have to ask Timmy Lou Retton for help.
Well, I am very sad to say Timmy Lou Retton not apparently going to be at Halloween.
No, he informed us of that when we talked with him earlier. He's booked somewhere else that night. So, well, you'll have to let us know how awesome the experience is for you.
I definitely will. I'm looking very, very forward to that.
Okay. Well, I know that we're waterlogged and without power for 36 hours. Were you booked anywhere this past weekend, or did you stay at home with the family?
I was supposed to be doing the ROH seminar / tryout, but because of the weather and stuff, I didn't feel comfortable A, driving in the weather, and B, leaving my family at home. So I wasn't able to make it. But congratulations to all of my friends and fellow wrestlers who did make the trek to Bristol, Pennsylvania. Team IOU, Jeter, Trevor Eon, Kurt Stallion, Dynamite, Eric Walker. I mean, a lot of my friends and stuff made the trip, and they all, learned some stuff, and hopefully we'll be seeing a lot of those guys on ROH TV very soon. But so because of, Hurricane Matthew and stuff, man, I just stayed at home this weekend.
Excellent. What do you got coming up this week?
Oh, this weekend is what I want to call my warm-up weekend for next weekend. And that's no knock to any of the shows on wrestling this weekend. It's just that this is a big weekend for me, but leading into an even bigger weekend next weekend. This weekend, Saturday, I'll be at Universal Independent Wrestling in Buchanan, Georgia. Me and my buddy Joe Black and stuff will be warming up in tag team action for next weekend when we will be, at AWE competing for the tag team titles. I don't know who our opponents are yet, but UIW and AWE basically sister companies. They work together very close. They're very close and stuff as far as storylines and talent and stuff goes. So this is what I want to call a warm-up match for next Sunday. And then this Sunday, I will be debuting at NRLL, which stands for, and please excuse me because I don't speak Spanish very well, but Nuevo Revolucion Lucha Libre. For people that really know me, they know that I'm a huge fan of Lucha Libre. I actually trained with a couple of luchadors and stuff from Mexico a couple of years ago with the hopes of actually going to Mexico and taking the test inside of Mexico, the Mexico Arena in Mexico City to earn the right to wear a mask and stuff in Mexico. So this will be my first time actually debuting for a Lucha Libre company. I want to say I will be facing Alex the Angel or something like that. I can't really, like I said, my Spanish is not that great. But I'm really excited to actually have a Lucha Libre style match, and actually debut the heavyweight high flyer, style.
That sounds awesome. That sounds amazing.
Hey, Will, if you ever need an official, at one point in time I was the NWWA Lucha Libre senior referee.
I'll tell you what, man, I'm really excited because, and being a referee, then, fine guy, that the rules for Lucha Libre are so much more relaxed than it is in American and Japanese style wrestling. The action is way more fast paced. And little side note, little insider note, the gentleman that I'll be facing Sunday his English is very limited. So this is my first time actually putting together a match with somebody where English is not really their first language and stuff. The first time in 10 years where I actually compete against somebody who doesn't speak English very well. And to have to have that obstacle and then also have it as a Lucha Libre style match at a Lucha Libre company, I really feel like I have my work cut out for me. But that will lead into next weekend, where next Friday I'll be facing Jason Kincaid in West Virginia. And of course, if you're familiar with Jason Kincaid, then you know that he is very Lucha Libre based style offense and defense and stuff. So this will be kind of warming up. This will kind of be, really good warm up for my match against him.
Will you finally get your jersey back from him?
Yes. I put that on Facebook, hopefully, this will be the match where I get my jersey back, from Jason Kincaid. I mean, it's been almost everywhere but Japan. And I'm really afraid that eventually it's going to make its way to Japan before I do.
During instructions, if you two could sign my PWI 500, that would be great.
Oh, I'm waiting for it in the mail, man. So I'll send you my address. You can go ahead and send it to me and stuff. I'm going to be seeing a lot of guys with PWI 500 this coming weekend, man. So, I could definitely get almost probably, numbers 300 to 500 signed in the next 2 weeks for you.